The Belmont Report represents a landmark in the development of the government's role in bioethics, as well as in bioethics more broadly. Prior to the events leading up to the establishment of the National Commission for the Protection of Human Subjects of Biomedical and Behavioral Research, or the National Commission, issues of bioethics had been debated at conferences and in academia, but not yet been widely addressed as part of public policy. The National Research Act establishing this National Commission called for bringing together individuals from the fields of medicine, law, ethics, theology, the biological, physical, behavioral, and social sciences, philosophy, humanities, health administration, government, and public affairs to be appointed by the Secretary of Health, Education, and Welfare, with their stated purpose, including the charge to identify the underlying ethical principles of human subjects research and develop and recommend guidelines for federally funded biomedical and behavioral research. After an intense period of activity where the National Commission focused on specific areas of research, the National Commission took up their prodigious charge to identify the ethical principles surrounding biomedical research and behavioral research and recommend their guidelines. Meeting at the historical Smithsonian Belmont House, the National Commission gathered and considered prepared reports and considered essays by experts from philosophy, religion, medicine and law, and ethics, contemplating, debating, and working through what would become the Belmont Report. Over a period of 4 days, the National Commission engaged with the issues, wrestling with their call in the congressional mandate. Following their meeting, multiple drafts, and months of back and forth, the National Commission drafted what is now known as the Belmont Report. The Belmont Report narrows in on 3 principles encompassing the ethical issues surrounding human subjects research: beneficence, respect for persons, and justice. Although seemingly simple, these principles, upon which many have built their bioethical foundations, prove to be the source of much debate, as well as some of the most influential concepts in bioethics today.